Hello everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about augmented reality and project glass. At present situation, this augmented reality is very important. Augmented reality is defined augmented reality versus reality, history of AR and its application, augmented tracking, feature of AR, Google Project Glass, and conclusion. What is augmented reality? Augmented reality, an artificial environment created through the combinations of real world and computer generated data. Augmented reality was initially designed for medicine, military, and maintenance purpose. So companies interested in mobile development such as Nokia, Qualcomm, Google are willing to fund research on AR. Virtual reality, a computer-generated interactive 3D environment in which a person is immersed, virtual, interactive, and immersive. Augmented reality supplement the real world with the virtual computer-generated objective that appears to coexist in the same space as the real world. Augmented reality versus virtual reality, engineering, educationals, virtual storm. Story of AR, head-mounted display HMD 1968 Ivan Sutherland's idea behind 3D display. Perspective image which changes as the negative effort change experience must be the same as the image of real project must appear 3D without stereo dimension. History of AR content. Global Pointing System 1993 military. Wearable wireless webcam 1994 Steve Mann. Turing Machine 1997 Steve Fiener, Columbia University, New York. Battlefield Augmented Reality Systems BARS 2000s. History of AR. iLabs 2005, an enhanced projected that can determine and respond to the geometry of the display surface to create a self-configuring display, shape adaptive display, objective adaptive display, projective content onto a recognized objective, network, title sensors, computing interface, camera, projectors. History of AR content. The Invisible Team 2004, a multi-users AR application for handheld devices. Players control virtual train on a real wooden miniatures, rail work roads, magic lens metaphor. Player can interact with the same environment by operating track switchings and adjusting the speed of their virtual train. Common goal of the game is to prevent the virtual train from colliding. Augmented tracking. Tracking is the name given to a AR application attempt to recognize and follow the physical object of a scenario. George Cooling. Three kinds of tracking for augmented reality. Feature of AR, Google Project Glass, Blue Sky Project by Google Mysterious Research and Development Arm Google X projects aim to augment your everyday experience by superimposing a player of visual indicators directly onto your field of vision. Natural language voice commands, Google Android operating system if your smartphone could be a visor. Feature of AR projected glass. Feature of AR project glass provide 3G and 4G wireless connections, more of a concept than an actual products. Mounting the devices onto the prescribing glass UI problem interaction through a wristband with the haptic feedback. So for the particular issue, augmented reality to overplay computer present material onto top of the real world, history of AR, the head-mounted display, augmented tracking, feature of AR, Google Project Glass. These are the different kind of things and reference we have. Questions. If you have any kind of questions regarding these augmented realities and these things, you can ask me. Actually, with this augmented reality, we can change many things. Augmented reality, uh, we can we can we can develop many of the things which is really helpful for us. Especially in the education system, we can utilize this augmented reality. This augmented reality play a major roles in the societies. So if we want to know the informations and augmented realities Investopedia information, what we find that augmented reality has very interesting things. Augmented reality has different kind of patterns. What is that? Augmented reality is an enhanced version of the real physical world that is achieved through the use of digital visualized elements, sounds, or other sensory stimuli delivered via technology. It is growing trend among companies involved in mobile computing and the business application in particular. Aim the rise of data collections and analysis. One of the augmented reality primary goal is to highlight specific features of the physical world, increase understanding of these features, and drive smart and accessible insight that can be applied to real world applications such as big data can help information company decision making and gain insight into consumer spending habit among others. Key takeaway: augmented reality involve overlying visual, audito- auditory, or other sensory information onto the world in order to enhance one experience. Retailers and other companies can use augmented reality to promote product or service, launch novel marketing campaigns, and collect unique user data. Unlike virtual reality, which creates its own cyber environment, augmented reality adds to its existing world as it is. Understanding augmented reality. Augmented reality continue to develop and become more persuasive among a wide range of applications since it is conceptual marketing and technology firms have had to battle the perceptions that augmented reality is little more than a marketing tools. However, there is evidence that consumers are begging to derive a tangible benefit from the functions and expert it as part of their purchasing process. So there are different kind of things regarding augmented reality, different kind of approach regarding augmented realities, and we have to be careful how we can utilize the technology, how we can make a meaningful contributions. If you have any kind of questions regarding augmented reality, you can communicate with me. Thank you.